Giving. It's what it's all about. One of the greatest laws is the law of giving. It is a phenomenal law. Give freely and happily. Always form a habit of giving cheerfully. Give first before you receive. Whatever energy you give will come back to you in amazing ways. You may give away your time, for example, and it comes back to you much later from an unexpected source in an unexpected form in a way that benefits you greatly. You cannot insist on a particular way and time it will come back to you, but you can be assured it will come back in the best way for you. Give, 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 and do so cheerfully and freely. It is the energy behind the giving that matters, so do not give grudgingly. The law of cause and effect guarantees that you shall receive plenty for what you give. Life is for giving. Give what you have on you. Time, money, smiles, love, compliments, anything. And you will get back what you do not have on you. Give graciously and receive gratefully. Grace and gratitude are the energizing factors of giving and receiving. By taking care of society and nature, you take care of yourself. Share with and give to nature and society often. It is the goose that lays the golden eggs, and it needs to be protected and nourished so that it can protect and nourish you. Share, give, help others. In the proportion and to the extent that you cause others to build their wealth, so will you build your wealth. Invest some money in financial services and in institutions that lend money to others and enable others to build wealth. This is another great way for you to take care of society, to make it wealthy so that you may also get wealthier from it. The universe is all energy. Energy flows. Giving promotes this energy flow, placing you in harmony with the powers of the universe. Whatever you wish to have, cause another being to have it first, and you will begin to have it in abundance. Give and you will receive in multiples. For example, if you wish to have wealth, show others how to have wealth, and in an amazing way, you will soon find yourself wealthy. It is a very complicated system that works perfectly. Give cheerfully. Share, share, share. It is an investment banked with the universe that returns to you with amazing interest. Share gladly and genuinely. What you wish to have, cause another to have. To have wealth and abundance, cause another to have it. How do you cause others to have wealth? Teach these lessons to your friends that are interested in wealth. Show them this book and others like it. Form study groups or mastermind circles with them. Where two or more are gathered, the whole is more than the sum of its parts. Develop an awareness that enables you to look out for and see all opportunities where you can give something freely and cheerfully. You can give material things, your time, skills, or anything else. Get out of the habit of thinking that you should receive something first before you give. That is not giving, that is an exchange. Giving freely and cheerfully enables you to do business, if you wish to look at it that way, with the universe. This is how it works. You give someone something that you have now with you, freely and cheerfully. The universe, by law, finds the best way to give back that energy to you in the form of something that you do not have with you. It gives you back in multiples when it is most appropriate, in the most appropriate form. It is a magical process. Obviously, the more you give, the more magic you create for yourself. Life starts to work for you. Develop a strong desire and persistence to give cheerfully and freely. In your goal setting, remember to include several goals that are about free and cheerful giving. Giving, under the law of cause and effect, is one of the most powerful actions you can take. It returns in multiples, sevenfold. You cannot afford to leave out giving in your life plan. You cannot afford to leave it to chance occurrence. Develop giving into a habit, something you do naturally without having to think of it. This makes you into a consistent and persistent giver, and the universe will work for you. Give spontaneously. Work on the habit of giving until you get to a point where you enjoy giving. Enjoy it thoroughly. It is okay to think and know that when you give, you will get back something from the universe. You do not have to pretend you are not interested in receiving a reward for giving. Expecting a reward is good. In fact, expecting a reward is empowering a reward to come to you. The violation of the law of giving comes when you start expecting to receive something back from the same being you give to, saying, "Well, I did this for you, so you should do that for me." In fact, demanding a particular reward back is a violation. It makes you trading-minded rather than cheerful and free-giving-minded. Never ask or expect payback from those you give to. The reward you receive will come from a source and a time and in a form that the universe finds best suited for you. You always have something to give. Time, compliments, talent, money, knowledge, share a book, etc. Giving has one bonus effect. It shows you what you have but did not know you had. Say you wish to have wealth. You then decide to give wealth first by helping others learn how to have wealth. You read books such as these, help where you can with such knowledge, share these kind of books, and so on. In that process, magically, you end up realizing you had a whole lot of wealth and wealth capabilities that you previously thought you lacked. You are surrounded with abundant opportunities to give, but you only see them when you decide to start seeing them. Learn also to receive graciously and happily. Do not feel uncomfortable receiving. You deserve it, and by receiving, you are in harmony with the law of giving and receiving. The trick to giving is to not force it upon those you give to. Offer your gift freely and cheerfully. Show your hand. Do not shove. Show. If the receiver does not wish to take your gift, respect that cheerfully. Do not get offended if your gift is not accepted. Allow the other person their full nature of freedom and choice. And do not make a person dependent on you. When a person becomes dependent on your gifts unnecessarily, you have not done them any good because you have reduced their belief and ability in themselves. Here is a likely scenario. Imagine a person who does not have much in material possessions to give and share with others. But this person is very charming and kind. The person gives 1,000 compliments to people he or she comes across without even getting one compliment back. This person uplifts their mood and confidence by finding ways to encourage and compliment them. But this person never gets a compliment back from anybody. Well, not to worry. The universe keeps its accounts perfectly. This person's giving builds credit in the universal system. One day, by the law of cause and effect, of giving and receiving, this person somehow gets the bicycle he or she has always wanted, just when the person needed it, in a way that looks like a miracle. It could be by winning some competition or having it given to them by a stranger, or one of a countless other possibilities, what people call luck. That is how giving works. Sometimes the universe takes little things that you have, can give, and do give, and it puts them into one big thing that you do not have and require, and it gives that to you at a perfect time. You give but little when you give of your possessions. It is when you give of yourself that you truly give. For what are possessions but things you keep and guard for fear you may need them tomorrow? And what is fear of need but fear itself? Is not dread of thirst when your well is full, the thirst that is unquenchable? There are those who give little of the much of which they have, and they give it for recognition, and their hidden desire makes the gift unwholesome. And there are those who have little and give it all. These are the believers in life and the bounty of life, and their coffer is never empty. It is well to give when asked, but it is better to give unasked, through understanding. For in truth, it is life that gives unto life, while you, who deem yourself a giver, are but a witness, and you are all receivers. Khalil Gibran, the Prophet. All other things held constant, to the extent that an individual or society shares and gives in the right way, so will they have wealth and happiness. Now you know how to do business with the universe, so to speak. The universe itself is a giving universe, for life is for giving. You give and you receive sevenfold. You actually are rewarded for your kindness. The source, life, is all about giving, and the intelligence that runs the universe honors your giving always, always. Give cheerfully. Everything in life is a gift, especially with regard to wealth and happiness. Never cease to cause others to have wealth and happiness, and you will have wealth and happiness in multiples. But what goes with giving? Receiving. And what goes with that? Gratitude. Thank you. Let's have a look at that.